if you literally cannot love anything about yourself, you are leaving the door open for people like him to come in and strip you of what you don't even realize is there. It's Deidre. Hello, it is Deidre. And today we are going to venture into TikTok once more. So this young lady on TikTok, her name is Lou, I think. I'm assuming her name is Lou. That's what it says down there. She tells a story of a boyfriend who tried to convince her to change herself in a drastic way that she was not comfortable with. I think there's something much deeper going on that actually see it happening a lot with people, and they don't seem to mention this part. So I'm going to watch this and I'm going to mention it to you, and we are going to learn together.
My ex desperately wanted me to dye my hair pink. And the thing about me is I'm very protective of my hair.
In case you can't read that, and I'm going to read it for you because this is a very important point. I'm an insecure girly, but working on it. Keep that in mind. We're going to bring that up later.
There's one thing that I've always consistently thought that was beautiful about me. It's been my hair. I've always been very confident about that, and I'm very protective of it for that reason. So this is how it would go.
So I just want to point out what she just said. She's a little bit insecure, but she's always felt confident about that one thing, which was her hair. This man obviously went straight for that. And I just want to point this out. I just want to be vocal about this little phenomenon. And it's not just limited to men. It's found in people who are manipulative. People who have so little inner self-love that they have to dominate other people in order to feel valid, to feel valuable. Sorry. He went for the only thing she had. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but okay, we're not going to say it. Let's just watch the video.
This is how it would go every time we had this conversation. You want your hair pink. You want to go and dye your hair pink. That's really funny because I actually don't want that. I'd be down to wear a wig or something, or a fun conditioner for a night, but not dye it at a salon. No, I don't want that. He would even call my little sisters. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's so excited. I'm going to pay for her to go to the salon and get her hair dyed pink. She's so excited about it.
He called her sisters. Isn't that a little weird? I wonder how long they were together that he felt so comfortable to call her sisters. Because even having been in relationships for quite some time, I've only really done long-term relationships, I don't think there was ever a point outside of an emergency that anyone I've been with has felt comfortable to reach out to my siblings. Comfortable enough to reach out to my siblings. I guess everyone is different, but I would wonder how long they were together, because that can also be a red flag. And coupled with the other stuff that he's doing, it sounds to me like he's a person that, when there's kids that play with their toys and then there's that one kid that tries to play everyone's character as well as their own character just to control the scenario. It sounds like that kind of guy.
Isn't he so stupid for that? Because this is what my sisters heard. She's going through a crisis, changing her hair color, something she would never do. Okay? So then my sisters would call me. Hey girl. How's it going? How's it going, babe? How are you? How are you? Oh, I'm good. Hey girl, how are you? So are you going to dye your hair pink, girl? Are you going to dye your hair pink? What? No. My boyfriend said he was going to get my hair done for my birthday. I was going to get it cut and then lightened. What? Pink? No.
I also want to point out that it could have been kind of like a bragging without bragging that he was able to change their sister. Your sister's becoming something unrecognizable because of me. I bet that would be thrilling to that kind of person as well. But it sounds like it might have backfired.
Maybe for a Halloween costume, but no. What? Okay. We thought something was devastatingly wrong.
Good sister.
Her boyfriend said that he was going to pay for your hair to get dyed pink. Then I go talk to him about it. He refuses to pay for my hair. Only if I get it pink. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll pay for my own hair then. Because I'm not getting it dyed pink. It's just a personal preference. Honestly, I'm not brave enough to get it a color. And I really do love my hair just exactly how it is. So I cut off friends because he told.
It says, I've learned my lessons. Don't worry, y'all. Please be nice. Oh, no one's going to be mean to you. You know what? I'm so proud of her. We're not done with the video, but I'm so proud of her. Despite having low confidence, there was one thing that she clung to, and 10 toes in the ground, she stuck by it. She stood up for her whole self just by clinging to that one thing. And I think that's very beautiful. That is the importance of knowing thyself. That is the importance of at least being able to value something about yourself that you're then able to protect yourself from people like this. Even if it's just one little thing, hold on to it for dear life. Because if you literally cannot love anything about yourself, you are leaving the door open for people like him to come in and strip you of what you don't even realize is there, just to feel more powerful. And you're going to think it's love, and it's not. It's destruction. It's like you have a trophy. You have a gold trophy sitting right there in your house, and this person sees that gold trophy and they say, oh, I don't want her to have that. But you have left your door wide open and your back turned to this trophy sitting here for this person who is envious to come and either deface it or steal it. You are not protecting that trophy. If you are not standing up for the beauty that God has created here within you, you leave yourself open to people like him to come in and destroy it. And the only way that you can stand up for it is by accepting it for what it is. Find the beauty in those things in yourself. I know we have like social media and stuff and, little videos in Hollywood getting the little skeleton surgery. That's not beauty. That's not reality. What is beautiful is what is real. And no matter how big you think your nose is or your lips or how crooked your teeth, there is beauty there. As long as you're willing to say, this is beautiful, it counts. This is one person. That's all it takes to change the trajectory entirely of their life experiences. Okay, so let's finish this video because I went on a tangent. But first, if you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit like. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more.
Me too. I stopped doing the hobbies that I liked.
Wait a second. Let's rewind a little bit because
cut off friends because he told me to. I stopped doing the hobbies that I liked because he would make fun of them and bully me for
That's so sad. I thought this was just her hair. I didn't even realize she actually let this guy destroy the good things about her. He took her away from her friends. They always do that, actually. Friends and family, they will cut you off. But the one that stands out to me quite a bit is he took her away from her hobbies. He took her away from the gifts that God gave her. He took her away from the things that she was good at that he could probably never do, solely by teasing her. Do you see how important it is to be able to stand behind yourself and what you can do? It doesn't matter if you think or don't think it lives up to the standard of other people's abilities. It's yours. She's probably very good at what she does. I can tell just by looking at her. She has a colorful soul. She's a creative. I can tell just by this video. And this asshole, a complete asshole who has probably not lifted a crayon in his life, took it away from her. Probably because he couldn't have it. He laughed at her and made fun of her. He felt more powerful taking away those beautiful things about her. If she didn't have her hair, if she didn't love her hair that much, what else would have happened? He could have broke this woman down into just dust particles of what she once was. And that's what they do. They will do that and then they will go and cheat on you. And when I say they, I'm not talking about men. We're not doing that here. I'm talking about people who have that puzzle piece missing. I don't want to put labels on it. But I think you know the type of people I'm talking about. They are unhealed. She's unhealed, but they are unhealed in a different way. They've chose to deal with their unhealedness in a way that tears down others, right? That's the type of person that I'm talking about. He was her bully. Please never, even if you don't think you're good at drawing or whatever you like to do, don't let the person you call your partner bully you for it. A partner should never bully you. I think that's something that needs to be spoken about more. Partners do not bully. You should not have to beg your partner to respect you. A partner will see the things that make your soul happy and say, that's you. I love that. This is you. And I want to embrace all of that. If I could hug all of these parts of you, I would. Your creative parts, your beautiful hair, your love that you have for your girlfriends. A partner would want to embrace all of that. You understand? If someone tears down those parts of your soul upon entering your life, please understand it's not out of love. It's out of envy and it's out of resentment. Don't let them take any of that from you. Don't try to call someone a partner who is your actual op. Please stop doing that. I'm so tired of seeing it. We've been together for 2 years and he has cheated on me 3 times, but every time he says he's sorry and he tells me I'm not pretty enough and he also tries to control what I'm... This is an op. That's an op. That is someone who hates you, girl. It is not a partner. Can we please put some love behind the word partner? Like mutual love. There has to be some kind of love there, not just a person that you decided you want to attach to yourself for the rest of your life or struggle to attach yourself to for the rest of your life. That's fear. Like we talked about in that Kiki video, you have to look inside and figure out why you're holding on to toxic people. There's that hole inside. There's that void that you're trying to fill with someone who don't fit the shape at all. And when you're willing to shove strangers into that void in your heart without using any discernment or any care, without any desire to protect what you got inside there, which you may not even know you have, which is part of the problem. When you do that, you open yourself up to people who only seek to destroy you. It's not partners. They are not partners. Stop calling them partners. Okay, we're gonna get through this video. There's like 10 seconds left.
Them, I did so many things, but I drew the line at my hair.
Good girl.
I didn't let him take my hair from me, and I'm so proud of myself for that.
What a beautiful girl. What a colorful girl. I haven't looked at any of her other videos, but I just want to say, she probably didn't even realize how beautiful she is. It sounds like when she's dealing with her self-esteem, but she's learning. Sounds like in the past she didn't even realize. But even us watching her, we see sunshine. Can you imagine shining so brightly and not even being aware of your shine? Exactly. You do have a shine. Like I said, this was short, but if you are someone who is struggling with finding that shine about yourself, do me a favor. Simply acknowledge that the shine exists. You are shining bright. There is a little light inside of you that matters, and it's only going to get bigger once you start to protect it from the garbage, the shadows out there that want to come in and cast over it, destroy it, put it out. Please protect that light. I feel like I'm going around in circles with what I'm saying, but this is what I was just talking to my daughter about today, literally this morning. There are people who will see what you can't see about yourself, and they will see the vulnerability, the fact that you cannot see it and you cannot protect it, and they will go out of their way to destroy it because they don't want you to have it. They don't want to have to feel inferior next to you. But that is something that happens when you don't see it for yourself. So even now, if you don't feel that there is something there, just pretend. Just fucking pretend. At this point, that's what you have to do. Because even going through those motions of pretending there's something there that you can see, you're creating new connections in your mind that will allow you to then begin to see the stuff that's actually there. You're making space for yourself to acknowledge the potential, the mere potential for you to be beautiful. The potential for there to be beauty within you, simply by creating that little bubble, that little space that opens you up to acknowledging that something is there. Just do it. Please give yourself a week. Give yourself a week of saying, this is sacred, I need to protect it. There's something here that's beautiful, I need to protect it. Okay? And I want to close with this. There are people who purposely, you got to pay attention. Like I say, when you are dating, go slow. Let people show you who they are. In this situation, there was probably quite a few red flags that she overlooked or didn't quite see. And there's one that I want to point out in particular. I'm going to use this example because this is my real life experience. If someone says, hey, what are you doing this evening? And you say, oh, I'm going to go take some time and paint my nails. I haven't done it in, a couple of months and I just want to feel beautiful. So I think I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 hours. And that person says, okay, I'll call you in 30 minutes. Pay attention to that. I know the example is kind of superficial, but pay attention to that. Clearly there was something important to you. There are people who will take those things that are clearly important to you and try to overstep to get into that position. So he is actually weighing this. I said he, but it can be male or female. That person will test you in the early stages by saying, okay, I know she's going to be doing her nails for the next 2 hours. So I'm going to call in 30 minutes. And if she picks up, if I can get her on the phone during this important task that she has chosen for herself, to take care of herself, whatever it may have been, if I can get her on the phone, I have found a person who is willing to self-sacrifice in order to take care of me. Look out for that. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. At first, it might sound like, oh, maybe he just didn't understand. Oh, he's a guy. He doesn't understand, painting your nails and how it's impossible to talk on the phone while you're doing so. I get it. Maybe, but pay attention to it. Clock it. At the very least, clock it. You might make an exception here and say, okay, I'm aware of it. If he calls, I will talk to him. Sure. But don't overlook it. Red flags are things that accumulate. Red flags are not deal breakers. I think that's a common misconception when I say all these little things are red flags that I see. Red flags are not deal breakers. Red flags are your little alert system going off to let you know that you need to make sure to remember this. Okay? Red flags, when they accumulate, they then can become deal breakers. They all combine like Steven Universe. They fuse together to create deal breakers. And you got to take them seriously, because when the time comes to get yourself, when you realize that this is not the situation you want to be in, you will need to have those little red flags available to combine to create that deal breaker that's going to get your ass out of that situation. So don't overlook them. When we overlook them, we don't have that. And then we will overlook the things that should be deal breakers, right? Yes. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you gained something. I hope you learned something from this. It's healing to me to share this information. What do you think about it? And for all my new subscribers, hello! I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you for enjoying these videos. Hopefully you stick around for the rest of them. Yeah!